welcome back to my channel. It's Missy. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm back. I'm gonna say first of all, I got my new nails done. It was last week, Thursday actually, and I got these in they're like a dark pink color, but my stylist suggested these and they look really good on me. But I'm gonna share with you guys first of all what has been going on with me. I'm just going to share some of it, and then I'm also going to give you guys some tips on what it's like to lose a family member. I have been going through a lot with my family and I lost my grandma. It was Sunday, January the 12th at 2:22 p.m. She was dealing with stage 4 bladder cancer, and it has been our first loss. We are slowly doing good, but we are still grieving, which is why I took some time off of this. And I will tell you guys, I have been having it really rough the past couple of days. It is now actually 1 week since my grandma has passed. I will say going through a loss for the first time is like so tragic. It's so devastating. It feels like you lost a part of you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. If you lost like a member of your family or your friends for the first time, I would say yes, it does take a lot out of you. And I mean, when you find out that your loved one or your friend has passed away, you would be so confused. You would be torn to pieces. I would say for me, I didn't find out until Wednesday, before my grandma passed. And I'm just gonna tell you guys my perspective. Is just that when I got the notice of my grandma having not long to live, I was so confused. My mind was not nearly there. I wasn't processing how to prepare for this. You know how you wanna prepare for the moment of grieving, not ending up into depression? That was basically on my mind. And I was always at the fact that I really wanted to see my grandma. I kept telling my family and my supporters that I wanted to see my grandma one last time. Even though I did see her back in, I think it was July, or it was either July or September. I can't really remember. But that was the last time I saw her of last year. And I will tell you guys, when you really want to see the person you loved or the person that has been your friend for so long, and you hear that they are going to pass away, it's so sad. And I'm really not making this up at all, because I am still grieving through this. I will say that it will, for the first time you lose somebody, it takes a while. A lot of my supporters tell me it will take a while to heal and get to being better again, to where you can move on. You could still keep that, the memories and the love that you have for the person in your heart. I've learned that now for a while. Since it's been a week, I've learned that it does take time. It will hurt because you want to think of those good memories, but you don't want to, you don't want to blame yourself. And that's where I was. I was at the point of blaming myself that I couldn't see my grandma in time. And my family and my supporters, they said it wasn't a good idea to come and see her because you wouldn't really recognize her. And remind you guys, she had cancer. And I didn't know what would happen during those times when you have the cancer in your body. If this is your first loss, I would also say just find some positive memories that you can remember about your significant other or your family member or your friend, and always keep that in your heart. The other thing I would say too is ask if you can go to that person's house and have something that you can remember them. Like with me, my grandma, she used to collect a lot of swans, and I had grabbed some of them, and I grabbed her favorite blanket because I wanted something that I can remember her by, keep her dear in my heart. So I would say keep the person's items dear to your heart, so every day they are with you like whether in your heart, in your soul, you feel their presence. I would also say if you have supporters at your place of work, or people that you have that are close to you, that you've been around with and that know you for a long time, I would say reach out to your supporters, reach out to a therapist and share with them anything that's going through your mind, anything that you want to let out, because everybody says, especially to me, everybody says it's okay to cry. Everybody says it's okay to feel the way you feel, because that's the process of healing and you grieving. Now with me, it looks like I've been improving, and I have, but I'm still at the process of grieving. And when my grandma passed away, I felt so ashamed of myself, because I kept saying to myself, I should have been there. I should have went there to see her when I had the chance. But all of my supporters said, you shouldn't be blaming yourself for not being there, because you did see her, but it just wasn't a good idea for you to remember her the way that she looked like. And I will not share, what she looked like, because it's hard for me to share that, and I don't want to cry about it, because it still hurts me deep down. And don't get me wrong, you guys, I think about my grandmother every day. I think about all the good memories every single day of what her and I have done together. And every time I think about her, I do cry. Every time I think about her, I would cry, I would laugh, and I would smile. But there are times I would have my moments. And the thing is, you guys, is that my grandma and I, we were so close. She was like a soulmate to me. She was like somebody that I can rely on, someone I could go to if I had like questions on like how do you make this? Or sometimes I just liked when I heard my grandma's voice, because I checked on her every single day. But now it feels like I can't call her, I can't reach out to her anymore. And a lot of people say that yes, it does hurt. And deep down, you guys, I don't know if any of you guys would feel like this kind of pain when you're going through a loss, but with me, it feels like a piece of you inside your heart just got torn. You know how you have like a piece of paper or some kind of tree that you have inside, and you have these many people that you care about, or these many people that are so close to you and so dear to your heart, that if you lost one, it feels like a piece of your heart is gone. Like a little piece of your heart, or a little piece of that flower petal is gone. It feels like that. And that's how I've been going through. Like every time you're crying, it feels like more pieces of you is shattered away. It's like not getting all the way better, and you start to have that phase of depression. And that's where I almost got into the phase of depression, because I always felt so down. Wherever you work at, they will completely understand. And I will tell you guys that right now, me alone, I have never lost anybody, not even a person. I lost my dog. She was a wiener dog, and I loved her so much, and she got hit by a truck, I think, because she was chasing after a chipmunk. She died. So I was devastated by that. And then I didn't really lose my cat. Like, my cat didn't pass away, but I felt like I abandoned my cat. The first cat I had, it was a long hair black cat, and I named him Lucas. So I felt like I abandoned him, and I told myself that I lost him, which really hurt me a lot. And then after I went through that, my mom and we lost her cat, and it was because her cat was dealing with kidney failure, and that really hurt me even more. So I would say just always rely on your supporters, your friends, your family. Always rely on them when you ever need them. If you do therapy, counseling, or therapy sessions, always go to that. Always schedule those, because that can also help you with the healing process of grieving. And then keeping like good memories. Never think about negative things that happen between you and your family member or you and your friend. Don't really think about negative stuff, and never blame yourself for something that you couldn't do. That's what I've learned for myself, and I am now at the process of saying, you know, yes, I do have those great memories. Yes, I have things that belong to her that I can hold dear in my heart. Yes, I always look at the sunrise or watch the sunset and always think that my grandma is there watching over me. And that's something that you can also do too. Watch the sunrise or watch the sunset and always think about that person that you lost. Now, if you are dealing with a second person that you lost, it can be the same. It would act like the same thing, where your grieving process will take a little bit more time, and it will still take you a little bit longer to be back to your normal self. Like me, I've been at this phase of slowly getting happy and slowly, tiny bit getting better, but still having my moment of grieving. To me, it feels like it will never go away. Like that moment every Sunday, the day and time that she passed away is always something that is painful, that is heartbreaking, and it still makes you think like, wow, it's been a week, or it's been 2 weeks, or it's been a month, you know, and then slowly it will turn into, it's been a year since your family member has passed. So that's what has been going on with me since I've had this time off, is I've been slowly grieving. I've been keeping in touch with my family. I've been relying on my supporters and having my therapy sessions with my therapist when I need her. And I feel like too, you guys, it will take me a while. I feel like a lot of people said that this might take me, since this is my first loss, this might take me at least a month and a half, like maybe in the middle of February. But you never know, because everybody has their own sense of feelings and everybody grieves in different ways. Some people, they might heal within 3 weeks or something, and they'll still have their moments of sadness because they're thinking about that person. And also, you guys, it has been so cold here in Wisconsin. It's been so cold. Like right now, it says it's like 0 degrees and the high is gonna be 7. Now, if you're asking me, you planning on going anywhere? You wanna know what I was gonna do? I was gonna go outside and take a walk and at least enjoy the sun. But that wind is so goddamn cold that I am not going out there. I'm out of my mind if I would be going out there. So I'd rather stay here than be outside. I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday at 3:30 EST. Thank you guys for 509 subscribers, you guys. Oh my gosh. Again, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for another video. And until then, miss you already. Give in to feelings hidden inside.